Finally, on our local front, it's less than 11 months to 2020 elections, and as usual, campaign promises are already in full flow. While the ruling New Patriotic Party (NPP) and other political parties are yet to kickstart things off, the leading opposition party and its flag bearer are already in the campaign mode. Getting interactive with the Kwabenya National Democratic Congress NDC communicator, Tackie elaborates why ex-President John Mahama's promises is achievable.
Dramani Mahama is bent on returning to power and has so far made a series of promises to Ghanaians. The National Democratic Congress flag bearer's promises include build new universities in each of the newly created regions by the NPP government.
My name is Tackie from Kwabenya constituency, former aspirant PC and communicator for the party. You see, the accounts have some saying, you know, John Mahama has been there before. He has been there as a vice president. He has been there before as a president of this country. So whatever promise that is putting out there, the people of Ghana should take it serious. He said he's going to put up 6 more universities to other regions. Hasn't he been able to do that before when he was in power? Has he done that before? Of course, yes. Yes, University of UAS in the Volta region, when you go to BA, when you go to Somanya, he has done that before. He has even upgraded most of the polytechnic into technical university now. So somebody who has done it before, he said this time around, I'm not going to do the upgrade, but I'm going to give you a brand new university from scratch. And he has done that before. 3 universities in the NDC time. It's not just a promise, but promise that can be fulfilled and promise that will be fulfilled.
Some other promises include completing the construction of 200 abandoned secondary schools across the country, scrap double-track system, free technical and vocational education, scrapping teacher licensure exams.
The free TVET program would operate at all levels from second cycle to tertiary. To be clear, students undergoing technical and vocational education at the secondary cycle and tertiary level will pay no fees. Indeed, technical and vocational education is the training that will move this country to the next level. And that aspect of education requires even more investment than the current areas that we have. And so we will bring TVET on board and let them also enjoy free education so that we can create the middle level manpower.
No appointee of his will be allowed to buy a state vehicle, and reducing the size of his government, which got Ghanaians questioning whether those promises were achievable, but Tackie begged to differ on that.
Again, he said he's going to make sure that the state officers will be given supported to buy their own cars of their choice. Yes, he has been there before. He has been on top of the nation's pest before. And he has learned how to protect the pest of this state. The moment time, he never appointed 123 ministers of state. Did he? No. Less than 90 ministers, 82 ministers. He worked with Ministry of Communication. He did work with 3 ministers, 1 certain minister, and 2 deputies. They would see what the job that they did for the telecommunication sector of the economy. When you go to the road, how many transport? How many ministers were there? 3 ministers. Now we have how many ministers? Over 8 ministers. Minister for Aviation, Minister for what? Minister for, you see, it's a drain in public purse. In my time, he said, in my time when I come back, inshallah, he's coming back 2021, January 7th. It will be swine. When he's swine, mark it on the wall. It's not something to be done. I met the president, the former president. He said, look, we will work with what? More qualified people, experienced people, because we don't have time to waste.
When DNT's Tawfiq Abdul Nasser quizzed why the former president didn't achieve those goals when he was in power, he explained about the learning curves. He also elaborated on how the NPP government failed to accomplish their campaign promises.
We have a learning curve. Whatever happened daily in our lives, it's a learning curve. And we will not end it now because the curve is too long. He has learned a lot as a president. He learned a lot as a vice president. as a minister of state, as a deputy minister of state, as an MP, as assemblyman. Okay? And we saw the output in his first 4 years. It's only 4 years when he was the president of this country. He's gone back. He has sat back. He has realized issues that he needed to do, what he should have done, and he didn't. He said, this I want to come back. I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. Trust him, because he has been before. He's not those who has never been there before. And he gave literally of promises. What has come out of it? So much were said. 350 schools from the scratch. How many have you seen? One district, one factory. How many have you seen? Now they go to Casapreco. You change this in, put our name there. You change that. Some of them, they are just there, fallow, nothing on the ground. So much was said.
Well, I believe Ghanaians are hoping for the best in 2020. That's a wrap on our local front. Business is next.